What's going on, guys? Today we are going to look at how to write an equation given a table of values. Alright, so we're going to be given an XY table and it's going to be filled in for us, and we have got to come up with the equation based on that table. Okay, so we're going to be looking at that. We're going to be looking at graphs as well in a later episode. So let's just take tables for right now. We've got some different tables listed here, and what we are going to do first is there's two things that we're looking for. We are looking for, I've told you that when we're writing an equation, just start with x. All right, so let me get my color out of here. Let's get red. Write the x down, okay? You're going to have a number that goes in front of the x. You're going to have a number that goes behind the x, all right? The general form for the equation of a linear line is y equals mx plus b. The x is your input, the y is your output, the m is your slope, the rate of change, and the b is going to be the y-intercept. That's where the graph crosses the y-axis. Your b value is always going to be, when x is 0, what is y? Because if you think about it, if we graph this, 0, 5 would be like right up here. All right, so that's where it's crossing the y-axis. So how we're going to do this is we're only looking for two numbers here. We're looking for the m value, we're looking for the b value. Let's get the b value first because I think it's a little bit easier. I'm going to write y equals mx, and then the b value here is 5 because when x is 0, the y value is 5. So it's going to be y equals, I guess I can't put that on there. Plus 5. All right, now we got to get the m value. All right, the m value is the slope. It's the rate of change. It's going to be how the y is changing in regards to x. So let's take a different color here, and we are going to look at how the y is changing every single time. So from -3 to 1, how many times are we increasing? Going up by 4. 1 to 5, up by 4. Up by 4, up by 4. So this is going to be going up by 4, and the x's are going to be going up by 1. So the change in y over the change in x is going to be 4 over 1, which is just 4. So the m value, the slope, is going to be 4. Y equals 4x plus 5. That is the equation for this line. So we can check it too. All right, let's plug any x in here for x, and let's multiply it by 4, add 5, and that's going to give you this y value down here. Let's try the 0.19. When you put a 1 in there, 4 times 1 gives you 4. 4 plus 5 gives you 9, and that's what we have right here. Y'all see that? So always can check. You should never get one of these questions wrong. Okay, so let's go to the second table. All right, they're going to get a little bit more harder, or a little bit increasingly harder, but not too bad. We're going to first write y equals mx plus b. This is y equals mx plus b. This is the slope-intercept form. It's another way that another title that we give this. All right. So the b value, that's the one I like doing first. You can do the m value first if you want to. I like doing the b value first. Now x of 0 is not given to us here, but we can find it. Like if we just bat the pattern up, see if we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 0 would be here. If we were to just add another column in here, and here would be our x's, and here would be our y's. So if we just bat the pattern up a little bit, this is -13, -11, -9, -7. The number that would go here would be -5. So we're going to put, instead of plus -5 in there, just put -5. All right, we don't put plus and minus. We're going to say -5. Okay? Now, we are going to see how the y is changing in regards to x. You're going down by 2, so we're going to put -2. If you forget that minus sign, it ain't right. -2. -2. So you're going down by 2 every time, and you're going up by 1 every time in the x's. So your change in y in regards to the change in x is going to be -2 over 1, which is -2. So your equation would be y equals -2x minus 5. Okay, I encourage you to pause the video, see if you can get this question right here, and let's see how you do. Okay. Okay, man. We're going to get the y equals mx plus b. The b value first. I don't have x of 0 again, but I see how the pattern's going. -3, -6, -9. If we bat the pattern up one time, you have 0, -3, -6. So that would follow our pattern. 22, 16, 10, you're going up by 6 each time. So this is going to be going down by 6. This would be a 4. Because 4 plus 6 would give me 10, 10 plus 6 would give me 16, 16 plus 22, or 16 plus 6 would give me 22. So we're going to be saying y equals mx plus 4. Now we're going to do the change in y divided by the change in x. You are going up by 6 here. -6 to -9. Are you going up by 3 or down by 3? What do you think, Mr. Brandon? Down by 3, that's right. You're going to say 6 divided by -3. That's the change in y over the change in x. That gives you -2. So your final answer here would be y equals -2x. Let me write it down here. Okay. We're going to write y equals -2x plus 4. And I apologize about the handwriting. It's a little hard to write with this. -2x plus 4. As you can see, as the x is decreasing, the y is increasing. We call that a negative correlation. As one thing gets bigger, the other one's getting smaller. It's like the number of bats in the cave. When they got spooked out, they started to leave. So, as time went forward, the number of bats got smaller. Don't judge. Okay, the change in y. All right, so this one's a little bit different. All right. You're going from -4 to 0, 0 to 4, 4 to 8. Okay, so you are going up by 4 each time. -3 to -2, you're going up by 1. You're going up by 1. You're going up by 1. All right, so we're going to write the change. Let's do y equals mx plus b. Change in y is going up by 1. The change in x, you're going up by 4. So it would be 1 over 4. So the m value is going to be 1/4. And you can put the x to the side right here. That's how we generally write it. You could have put the x in the top of the fraction. It would be x over 4. And the b value here is, of course, -2. Because when x is 0, what is y? It's going to be -2. So this is going to be your final answer right here. Okay. All right. I encourage you to pause the video and see if you can get the last question, because this is a little bit different. As you can see, we don't have too many ordered pairs to work with. We have a 3, a -1, and a 5. So you're not going to be able to tell what the pattern is, and you're furthermore not going to be able to tell what the y-intercept is. Think you got it? Okay. Whoa. That's not what I wanted. There we go. All right, so stay with me here. Let's just look at the change in y divided by the change in x, because we can't figure out what b is because we don't have x of 0. All right, let's go from 28 to 44, and then from 3 to 5. From 28 to 44, what is that going? 16, you're going up by 16. From 3 to 5, you're going up by 2. So the rate of change would be 16 over 2, which is 8. So you'd have y equals 8x plus b. Now, how we're going to solve for this b value is, let's just take any ordered pair. I'm going to take the ordered pair 5 to 44. And we're going to plug this x, 5, in for x, and we're going to plug this 44 in for y. And we're going to solve for b. So let's put 5 in for x. It's going to be 8 times 5. We're going to be plus b. And our y value is 44. Now we're going to solve for b. To get